6 Internal problems the pimples on your face may be revealing. Did you know that having pimples can be a symptom of an internal health issue? If you're faced with this uncomfortable problem, take note of it and try to pinpoint the possible causes. It may be possible that there is more to it than just a skin condition. Types of pimples and zits. Whiteheads are white bumps that do not surface from the skin. If you get them, it's because your pores have been clogged with excess dirt and oil. The best way to avoid them is to cleanse your skin daily. Papules are red-colored bumps that are cone-shaped but do not contain any pus. In the same type of skin condition are pustules, which are smaller, rounder, and flesh-colored. In addition to pimples and zits, you can also easily develop nodules and cysts. With these cases, we are faced with a type of acne that can be very painful since it is deep inflammation of the skin, and it can last for weeks or even months. Lastly, you can be affected with conglobate acne, which usually shows up on your back, butt, chest, and shoulders. It can also leave scars. Pimples on your forehead and in between your eyebrows. If you have pimples on your forehead and in your eyebrows, it may be your body telling you that your gastrointestinal tract is having issues. If the pimples are showing up on your nose, between your eyebrows, it can be an indication that there are problems with your liver. Possible solution. To end this annoying problem, you have to avoid fatty, fried foods. You should also reduce your consumption of alcohol. Pimples on your nose. Having pimples on your nose is a sign that your cardiovascular system is having problems. Don't be scared, in the majority of cases it's just because of stress. Possible solution. If you have this problem, you should try to live a healthier life by relaxing more and getting adequate sleep at night. Pimples in your ears. If you are affected by pimples in your ears, you should pay closer attention to your liver health and urinary system. This is because this zone is related to the function of our kidneys. Possible solution. To avoid this problem, you should reduce your consumption of salt and coffee. Also, if you are not drinking enough water, you should start drinking the recommended daily amount of 2 liters. Cheeks and cheekbones. If you get a lot of pimples on the upper areas of your cheeks, you should be careful. Pimples in this area can indicate a problem with your lungs and bronchi, and your entire respiratory system in general. However, it can also just be a symptom of allergies or dental problems if the pimples are on your cheeks. So, you shouldn't be alarmed. Possible solution. The best thing you can do to fight these types of pimples is to check that our respiratory system is functioning properly. It could also just be an issue of not getting enough fresh air, or the use of tobacco. So, in addition to not smoking, you should distance yourself from other smokers so that you do not get second-hand smoke. Don't forget to practice good dental hygiene and try to eat less sweets and sugary drinks. Pimples around your mouth. If you are getting pimples around your mouth, it may be because of digestion issues and, as a result of that, stomach and colic problems. Possible solution. If you eat a lot of fast food, you should try to stop eating it, or at least consume less of it. Also, you should try to eat more fiber-rich foods like fruits and vegetables. Pimples on your chin. Pimples on your chin are associated with problems with your ovaries and the reproductive system in general. Another cause may be an unequal balance of menstrual hormones. When you are looking into the problem, you should keep in mind how many pimples there are and how often they appear. Possible solution. You can apply a special cream that will dry out pimples. But, if this turns into a recurring issue, you should talk to your doctor.